Hello everybody, True Marvis here. Welcome to another True Plays. We are playing a game called Purpose 1951 today. We're going to have a look at it. It's by East Asia Soft. It is by developer Toguk Badur, who is synonymous with East Asia Soft for making walking sims. So I imagine this is a walking sim as well. It's developed by him and East Asia Soft as well. It comes out on the 16th of October, so this should be out by the time you are watching this video. I've no price for you, unfortunately, so I can't tell you how much it's going to be. But let's jump in and play a bit of this, see what it's all about. Usually his games are set in kind of fantasy worlds, so usually working through mountains and fields and whatnot. So a modern setting like this is a bit of a departure for him. Nice graphics. One of his games anyway.
Path one last time. One last time.
The achievement all seems to be about opening boxes, so I'm guessing this is an achievement.
It all began when I graduated the medical faculty. As I walked across the stage to receive my diploma, the mayor's eyes seemed to
Bit of pop in there, unfortunately.
From that day on, he made an effort to attend every event or ceremony related to my career as a doctor.
These games are usually very linear. Can't really go wrong. Might be a few like open spaces, but you know, there's usually only one way in and one way out.
My childhood friends Rosie and Sam were also there, cheering me on with their loud voices and beaming smiles. Despite our busy schedules, we promised to catch up more often now that I'd graduated.
Probably do a couple of chapters just to get you a feel for it. I enjoy walking sims, and I have to say, Toguk Badur's walking sims have entertained me. They've not been all brilliant. They've all been decent enough though to entertain me for their runtime. Just vary between like
As I entered my first job as a doctor,
an hour to a couple, you know, 2 or 3 hours sometimes.
The hospital was located in a small town, far from the bustling city that I was used to. But it didn't matter to me, as long as I could put my medical knowledge and skills into practice.
It's a popping in the background. Terrible popping in the background, in fact. I would say with walking sims are made out of 2 elements really: the actual walk itself, the environment, and the narration or the storytelling that's going on, whether that be visual or the narrator.
And the working conditions were poor. Patients came in with various illnesses, some easily cured with proper treatment, while others were too severe for us to handle.
Ideally, obviously, you want both of them to be as good as possibly can be, but if one of them isn't and the other one is, you can kind of get away with it. You either enjoy the environment or enjoy the story. If you enjoy both of them, it's fantastic. But if one's strong and the other one's a bit weaker, then you can usually get away with it and you still have fun with the title. If they're both a bit ropey, then that's when you have issues.
I remember one day when a young girl came in with a high fever and difficulty breathing. She needed urgent care, but we didn't have the necessary equipment or medication to treat her. We did our best to stabilize her condition, but she passed away before we could transfer her to a better equipped hospital.
What is stuffing coming out? So far, the environment's been nice, but a bit uneventful, hasn't it? You know what I mean? I've had my fill of autumnal bushes and trees now. Can we progress? Can we progress?
That incident haunts me to this day. It made me realize the harsh reality of our healthcare system. How many lives could be saved if only we had access to better resources?
Another box. Failures. I think you could have missed that. Ooh, bit of store in there. Yeah, you could have missed that by not going through that optional area. Folks. Okay, this from? Yeah, we need to change the environment now, game.
One day, as Rosie entered
We need to move on to chapter 2.
she couldn't help but notice the gleaming
Who's this
glass
from?
and marble
Who
walls,
is this from?
a stark contrast to the outdated equipment and overworked staff.
Yeah, crazy.
She shook her head in frustration as she thought about the government's priorities.
Yeah. Yeah. Montonguk, we've been walking through the same area now for what? 8 minutes now. 8 minutes, my dude. Time to transition to something else. The walk is becoming dull. You could do this forever. This gamepad in this is now. There's nothing of note in the environment.
To her childhood with me, when we would play doctor together in our makeshift clinic made out of cardboard boxes. Even then, we had big dreams of making a difference in people's lives through medicine.
Finally something. Hey, what's this way? A box maybe? Oh no, is this the way to go? That's... Maybe they both led to the same place. This surely leads back to the... No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go and have a look back at the fountain again. It's not a fountain, it's a tree. I thought it was a fountain for some reason. Oh, there is a box, I would have missed that. There's only 10 achievements, I think. 12 achievements. But yeah, 10 minutes of walking through nothing is not very thrilling, is it?
But as she grew older, Rosie realized that not everyone had access to proper health care like we did. Some families couldn't afford to seek medical help until it was too late, while others were turned away from hospitals due to lack of funds or resources.
See what as well, this ground would be a bugger to ride over on a bike, wouldn't it? Imagine how bumpy it's going to be. Yeah. Oh. Something interesting happening at last. Must have been no... What? Oh, I gotta line these up. And... Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do. That look like it actually goes there. Yeah.
It all began when I graduated the medical faculty. My childhood friends Rosie and Sam were also there.
The others have disappeared.
As I entered my first job as a doctor, I was full of hope and ambition.
I mean, go that way, does it? There you go, puzzle one. Finished the first sky puzzle 5 years ago. With the guy on the bike now. Oh.
The wind rushes past me as I speed down the road, my lungs heaving with each sharp inhale.
What a road,
It's
dude.
moments like these that cleanse not just my body, but my very soul.
Okay, I think we've got a general gist of this. I think I've had enough of this for the moment.
I've worked
Yeah.
hard to get here, finished school, found a wonderful wife, and I can't help but thank the universe for how lucky I am. But it's not about me anymore. It's about all the lives I'll save through my career. The thought alone brings tears to my eyes.
So what's the point of that being there? Yeah, this is Okay, graphically it's alright. There's far too much popping going on now still. Needs to be a hallmark with his titles, in all honesty. That first level went on for way too long. It just didn't want to end. This level's just as uninteresting. You need to pack it with landmarks and things to see and discover, not just environment for environment's sake. I mean, you can see so many bushes and rocks. So we've literally got a wall of rocks on the right. We're driving through bushes and these same loopings. We've got water on his left. That's literally it.
Right around the lake, the sun glinting off its surfaces takes my breath away. The beauty of this moment is almost overwhelming. My serotonin levels skyrocketing as
The voice lines are delivered with no passion or feeling for what they're talking about. They're just being delivered. They're just being delivered. But yeah, this is. Oh, we just turned into night. Time of day just changed. I mean, it's even worse when there's like no narration going on, because it's just, I just want to get through this environment as fast as possible, and I don't really want to get. You shouldn't want to get through it as fast as possible. You should appreciate it. Like if you go for a ramble or a walk or a hill walking or something like that, it's not about getting through the walk as fast as possible. It's about appreciating the sights. This, I've got no interest in the sights because it's just all the same.
Deep breath, I feel alive and invigorated, grateful for the ability to experience such joy and freedom on this ride.
Look, there's something here now, but I know we're not going to be able to interact with it. You know, simple reason we're on a bloody bike. So there's no way I can go in there and have a look around. So it's just something to drive by. Just something to bypass. Which is a shame. Anyway. Purpose 1951, everybody. I have no pricing for you. It's out the, what did I say, the 15th? 15th, did I say? 16th of October, 2024. These Walking Sims from East Asia Soft don't normally get title updates. But obviously never rule it out. You never know what's going to happen. We had visual novels, bad title updates. But yeah, this one's going to be a bit of a dull one, but I imagine it's going to be simplistic gamer score. So if you're an achievement hunter, you're probably going to want to check it out. But yeah, hopefully the price is reasonable. Oh, we're finishing the level. And that wasn't even chapter 2. That was like still chapter 1. Okay, so we've kind of like got an old village setting, but then there's modern buildings.
Actually, the mayor's son. His family had strong ties to the mob. One night, he got into a heated altercation with the rival mob leader's son over a girl.
Back to the autumnal bushes now. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. You can see what it's like for yourselves there. It's going to be a bit of a dull one, to be honest with you, but an easy achievement completion. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.